Hello? Oh, am I too loud? Please let me know. I had to mess with the sound and everything today, and OBS is telling me that I'm screaming, but when I record, it doesn't sound like I'm screaming. But please let me know. Yay! Welcome, welcome! Okay, good. Awesome blossom. Alright, but yeah, so today, I've decided to stream. I've been super busy, recently, and I started a full-time job, and so I'm finally have some time this weekend to, like, do stuff again. And so, yeah, I'm gonna work on my capstone for school, and I still have a couple of things to design before we can start layout, so super excited about that. But, hello, my lucky list. Welcome. Yay! Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. Yeah, so super excited. And today we are going to be designing a fireplace. Yes. And so it's gonna be kind of a super important fireplace. It kind of has to be a little ornate, so we're gonna be having fun with that. It's gonna be a little different from like the usual character drawings, but hopefully it will still be interesting. And I can also show you guys my main character as we go as well. And so I've got to pull up my brushes. I've got a specific brush pack I made for this. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna have to draw away from the phone. I've got my phone like right in the middle of my screen so it picks up my face better. Alright, here we go. Let me know if it's like lagging at all or anything. I don't know really like how my computer's gonna do. It's constantly changing. I'm trying to like take care of my computer as well as I can, but it already just barely can manage this kind of stream, so. Hi Saku! Welcome! I hope you're doing a great, or I hope you're having a great day. My brain kind of hiccuped there for a second. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be doing some fireplace concepts for Inferno, which is my new capstone film. My sister and I have been working on it. My sister is the writer and I am the director, so I think it's going to be pretty cool. I can show you guys the main character really quick. I've gotten so fast at drawing him that it just doesn't even feel like a waste of time anymore. It's just like draw him super fast. Hold on. I'm very focused, sorry. Alright, here we go. Oh, this might be like super duper small. Hold on. Let me blow this up for you guys so you can see it. This is kind of, I'm drawing as fast as I can, that's why I'm being so quiet right now, oh my gosh. But this is kind of the basis for what he looks like. And It's gonna be rigged, so it's not going to be, like, I had no way in, like, ever in my life would want to animate this traditionally. And so I'm gonna use Live 2D to rig it, and then I'm gonna animate that way. And it's a fairly simple film, so hopefully it won't be too much of an undertaking, but yeah. And of course he has a colored shirt, because I like my colored shirts. But yeah, there he is. I hope you have, I have had, I can't read. I have had a great day today. Yay! That's awesome! I hope it continues to be such a great day. And yeah, I would say I've also had a great day today. It's been a good day. Had bacon and eggs for breakfast. It's very nice. I love the smell of bacon in the morning. So excited to see it when it comes out. Thank you! I appreciate that. I'm excited to see it too. I am antsy to start the rigs, which is why I need to make sure that I finish the fireplace today. And I only really have like around an hour to, around an hour to stream. So I'm gonna try to finish the fireplace in the next hour. So, well, I'm gonna put this away, and we're gonna start the fireplace now. Let's see. Okay. Can't wait to watch way overanalyze every detail and try to find out the hidden... Hold on. I can't see the hidden details because I'm insane and love the dopamine cake. Well, this honestly will be the perfect film for you for that, because there are a lot of really, really hidden details. I had a couple of professors that were trying to tell me that it needed to be more, like, obvious, like the story needed to be more obvious. And like that's so valid, and I did actually have to make it more obvious in the beginning because it was way too vague. But it's like still kind of abstract of a story, and so yeah. Yeah, so me and Megan worked really hard on trying to make it more clear so that, like, if you're watching it for the first time and if you only see it once, you'll kind of understand enough to enjoy the film. But the actual underlying story is there, and it's in kind of some like hidden background pieces and things here and there, and so it's definitely one of those that you can rewatch a few times and still be learning new things about it. So I'm really excited about it, and I have a really cool team of people that are helping me work on it, and so it's gonna be super fun. I love your art style, Ami. It's so cool and pretty. Ah, thank you! That's so sweet! Yay! I want to stream on here so much more, and I want to be posting more videos too. It really needs to be more of a priority for me, because I actually can start to monetize my videos, which would be super, super, super helpful. But to do that, I need to make sure that I post more regularly. After starting this full-time job, I just don't know if I have time. It's like this job is my life now, and so I only have time to really cook dinner and go to bed when I get back. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, right, I need to pull up my references. I'm gonna be glitching out for a second, hold on. I love insanely detailed films. I make this shit up every time. Yeah! Me too, though. Me too. Let's see. Color keys, character models. Where is my... Oh, there it is. References. And then here we go. Here we go. Base type references. Alright, where's the fireplace? Where is the fireplace? I didn't add it, did I? Oh boy. Okay. I do actually need references for this, so... Fireplace. Fireplace. It's gonna be like 1920s fireplace. It's gonna be like a really cool, like, fancy one. Oh, golly. I need to really get a different thing for these hotkeys. I'm the least seamless VTuber out there. Hold on. I need to go back through all of these to stop being sad. Oh, okay. I'm not sad anymore. Yay. Horizon uploads once every 3 months. Yeah. It's a rough time. Ah! Ayla, welcome, welcome! Put this on in the background while working on my 20th job application. Yeah. That do be the way at this point in life. I'm really, really, really lucky to have it. But it's also, it's a temporary, it's like a seasonal thing, so I'm not gonna be able to, like, it's not gonna be something that's like long term, unfortunately. I mean, I'm also still in school, so there's no way that I can take on a full-time job right now long term, but still. Let's see. What am I looking for? Images. Right. I can't talk and look up things at the same time, goodness. Okay, let's go with... That's kind of cool, but I don't think that that's really what we're looking for. I look so weird and confused. Chipotle made me talk to an actual AI before I could even look at the application. Are you serious? AI is taking over things right now, bro. That's crazy. It's honestly so dumb, though. The more I become an adult, the more that I realize, like, how annoying it is to try to get in contact with certain companies. Because, like, there's just no more real people anymore. It's all AI, and AI just cannot answer my questions. But they're also like, have you spoken to the AI? And I'm like, yes, sir, I've spoken to the AI like 7 times over. Please talk to me about my problem. Okay, I actually have a reference now. I'm going to see if I can drag this over. I have to download it. No, I'm not doing that. Not that. Will I have to? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Golly, sorry guys, I really should have gotten this prepared before the stream. But here we are. Why didn't that download? Oh. I'm just dumb. There we go. Okay, now I'm dragging this in. Okay, cool. Now you guys can see what I've been looking at. I have more references up, but this is like the main reference I found. So we're gonna use this, and I'm going to make this smaller. Okay, now we can get to doing our thing. All right. So. Okay, because Clip Studio Paint has kind of like absolute potato level straight line tool, I'm just gonna grab a ruler because I feel like that just works better. Because I have a display tablet, and so we're gonna do that because that's so much faster and better for me. Because I can't be doing lines over and over again. I don't got time for that. I hope it goes well for you. I hope it goes well for you, Aloud, as well. Yeah, it's a rough terrain out there right now. You kind of have to have connections with stuff. That's how I found my job. that I have right now, because I met the right people and I was able to talk to people and learn things, but like, oh, you're looking for this person? And really advocate for myself personally rather than having to go through all of the rigmarole. I mean, I still had to go through all of the process, and I definitely was on the same level as everybody else, but it was easier because I was able to learn, like, what do you want for this job and, like, everything like that. Because, like, going outside and talking to people in person, it's just a breath of fresh air. Which is why, like, I'm always a big advocate for, like, walking in places and asking whether or not they need people. Because if they see your face, then there's a much higher chance that they're gonna actually give you a chance for the interview. Which is kind of weird. I feel like for some people that would be a massive disadvantage, which is really sad. But that's beside the point. I've always been told by my parents, though, that, no, like, showing up on time and being really, upbeat and personable is a big part of trying to get a job. And it's kind of hard, because for a long time, I think it was, I mean, everybody's awkward before high school, but, like, when I was, like, 15, I was the most awkward person on the face of the planet. And I thought, like, I'm never gonna get a job, because, like, I can't speak to a person. But then I was kind of thrown into a bunch of uncomfortable situations, where I had to talk to people and do things, and I think that I just kind of developed this skill a little bit of, like, the social script that you have of, like, small talk. Small talk is really difficult, though. Because if you don't follow the script, people kind of don't like you. Which is really weird, but... My mic is spiking a little bit. Okay, I was wondering... Hold on. Okay, is that better? Is this better? And do I have to scream for you guys to hear me? Is this, like, way too low? Because I've been having issues with my mic. Okay, what about this? Is this better? And then if I turn down the music. Okay. So if the music is down here, how is that? Can you guys hear me? If I, like, talk, like, normally? Okay. Okay, awesome. Because, like, for some reason my computer hasn't been wanting to match, like, the sound level of, like, normal YouTube videos, because when I try to make it the same level, it just starts to, it starts to max out like that. I'm adding a symmetry ruler to make this faster, because I'm gonna get too caught up in conversation and not finish this. I don't want this to go just straight up and down. Is this even right? No, this isn't the right ruler. I need a different one. Oh, I'm also drawing this on the wrong layer. There we go. And then... Oh, I just made a perspective ruler, that's what I did. Okay, that should be better. And then here we go. Where's my actual real life ruler? Okay, here we go. Perfect! Yay! Yes, strong one too! Use this as an excuse. I want to, guys, hold on. Hold on. I need to... I can't emote, like, actually emote, so... I'm this close. I'm this close to finishing, my, sketchbook that I've had for, like, 3 years. I'm so excited. I really got to, draw on it more often. Hey, I was pretty accurate as far as this line goes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make the inside of this, like, kind of... Kind of like that. I just started a new sketchbook the other day. This is my third one. Yeah. Nice! That's awesome. I stopped counting my sketchbooks a long time ago. I don't know why. I think it was when I started, using more than one sketchbook at once, and then it got confusing. It was fun while it lasted, though. Oh, there goes my ruler. Ah, where'd it go? There you go. I'm gonna make this just a little bit smaller, I think. Hold on. This isn't... Gonna put that down here. Oh, I'm using Max shortcuts again. I'm used to using Max in the labs for animation. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of just go this way. And add that. And then I will add like a little edge right here. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. How has the summer been so far? I know mine has been eventful to say the least, but thankfully we're still going strong. Huh. Haven't been to the pool yet though. I would really like to do that at some point. I'm kind of add like a little thing like that. A little divot. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Maybe I will make this like a stone. Kind of maybe like the Slytherin common room situation in Harry Potter. Where it's like marble-esque. That might be kind of cool. I don't know if the room that this is in is that kind of vibe though. And I want all the furniture to go together, so probably won't do that. This will probably just be like regular stone, but Bless you. Thank you. My summer's doing good so far. I started this summer reading challenge. This is cut off. Hold on. So a reading challenge at my library, and that's really cool. Oh, really? That's so nice. I've been wanting to get more involved in my public library. I don't know if they do anything like that, but the concept of libraries is honestly so underrated because I've never really been like close to one until now. And so I never had a library card growing up, and I never really I mean, I never really read much, but there's an app that you can get that you can connect to a library card where you can rent audiobooks as well. And I'm like, heck yes, because Audible is way too expensive for me, and I've lost so much money because it's confusing. And so I would far rather rent things from a library. DoorDash, online classes, and job hunting. Just whatever, to be honest. Wow. Yeah. But you're making that money. I'm sure you've gotten to explore a lot of the area with DoorDash too. There's probably a lot of areas I probably would have never, like if I did DoorDash, there'd be a lot of places I would have never even known existed. Which is probably also a reason why I wouldn't want to do that. Because one, I'm a terrible driver, and two, I wouldn't want to get myself lost because I am also horrendous with directions. So I have a panic attack anytime I make a wrong turn and I don't know where I am, which is like a lot. So no, I don't want to select. There we go. Hello, Aquaflower! Welcome, welcome! Oh, hello! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try. Is that... Kotemo ar mote sinner and bunker cutie cringe of Lily. Oh, I have no idea what that means, but hello, welcome! Hi there. Hi there from America. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I've got Libby and Hoopia, they're really nice. I think that the one I was looking at was Libby. Yeah, I really want to do that. That sounds super fun. Trying to decide how I want this to be done. Kind of looking for like a fire motif in a lot of places. I mean, it is called Inferno, so... I think that's pretty cool. I do like dashing better here than my home city, especially because the downtown back home is pretty dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's one thing exactly, because like at least like where I'm at too, not sharing, but where I'm at, it's like 2 steps down the block and you're in like Crime Central. But then like just like the super safe areas are so close to the super not safe areas. And so because of that, it's like if you don't know where you're going, you're kind of in a bit of danger. Which I feel like, honestly, that's pretty much every place in America, but I could be wrong. The fireplace is really pretty. It really does make me think of the Slytherin common room. Yay! Awesome! Thank you so much. I'm really happy I figured out the ruler trick because I've gotten so attached to Photoshop. I was always a Clip Studio Paint girly through and through until I found the line tool in Photoshop, and at first it really annoyed me. Like, really annoyed me. Because I just didn't know how to use it. And I just couldn't get anything good out of it. But then, once I actually learned how to use it, it was like, wow, this is actually so much better than Clip Studio Paint. Because it has line weight, and it's just really fast and everything. But, like, it's faster than Procreate, which is really nice. But, I just don't want to pay for Photoshop, so I'm glad that I kind of figured out how to do this, but you also do have to have a display tablet, which is kind of sad, but I mean, well, you actually don't have to have a display tablet. It's just easier if you have a display tablet. For big cities, absolutely. For the small college town I'm at, I'm not familiar with like a specific don't go over there area. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That's honestly good, though. Especially for a college, because so much stuff goes down at colleges. Yeah. It's good to have, like, an area where you know that it's safer. Okay, and then I'm gonna do... Usually I would do more than one rendition of this, just so that I know, like, what I want out of the fireplace, but I don't really have much time, so I would rather get it done and know that I at least like it. And know that, like, well, next time I can give myself more time to do something. Ah, here we go with the Animal Crossing music. Woo! I want to replay New Leaf. New Leaf was such a vibe. It was different. It hit different than New Horizons. Like, New Horizons was fun for a while, but it eventually just got so, like, simple, and like I felt like I did everything really fast, whereas it took me months to finish New Leaf because there was just so much content. I think I'm gonna keep it completely like forward perspective for now, because then once I'm ready to put it in the scene, I can just no, not like that. What? Why isn't this working? What's happening here? I don't understand. What? Huh? Oh, it's because this is... Okay, never mind, hold on. I'll have to show you guys later. It's because this is in symmetry. I was trying to skew it, and it wasn't working. Anyone been reading anything recently? I've finally been reading Jurassic Park after buying the book over a year ago. Oh, really? I keep forgetting that that movie was a book. I think that my mom read it, and I think that she said that it was really good, but I think that she still likes the movie better because of the nostalgia factor. Let me know what you think. I really want to start reading the Howl's Moving Castle book, because it's so different from the movie. I really want to know, like, how different it is. It's also a little bit more, like, I think it's, like, more... how do I describe this? It's not more adult, because it's not like it has, like, more adult content or anything. It's just a little bit more mature, than the movie. And so I definitely want to see, like... Because apparently the characters are deeper and, like, whatnot, and they're more fun to, like, read, which I'm really excited about. I definitely want to experience that. But I'm gonna wait because my sister wants to read it first, and it's her book, so. But I just don't want to buy it myself, but maybe I should. I just don't want to pay money, you know? I'm making so much money now, and I'm just like, well, I'm really not making so much money. but I'm making money now. In general, I'm making money. Whereas I'm so used to just running out of money all the time that I just really don't want to buy things anymore. Which is good. I have a habit of not being smart with my money in the past, so I would really like to just sit back and save for a hot minute before investing in anything again. And I also have a massive collection of anime figures I need to take by the secondhand store and get some cash from that. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not gonna make the logs symmetrical because that'll look weird, so I'm gonna wait on that. But I do want to make the inside like be a round brick situation, but that's gonna have to have perspective, so I'm just gonna keep it straight for now. Let's see. There we go. I've been reading a lot of webtoons recently too. I feel like New Horizons is getting boring to me, just because I've restarted it so many times. It just gets repetitive. That's kind of how I feel too. Like, it just doesn't feel like, I don't know. New Leaf was better, I think, because also with New Leaf you had it had more like first play time, because you had to like unlock all of the stores and everything. There were a lot more things to work towards, but then there are also a lot of like hidden things with New Leaf that you could unlock that there really wasn't anything hidden about New Horizons. And then when you replay it, it's also very replayable because you can play online with other people on the island, because they had that like little multiplayer section at the island where you could just like meet random people online, and it was fun. Of course, it includes some dangers, but I met some really good friends on that. Like, not like good like personal friends, but like they were fun to play with. So it was, I think that's what also made New Leaf kind of special. But I love the graphics of New Horizons. I just wish that we had like a remaster of New Leaf, I guess, because that game was so fun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and erase this bit. And I'm gonna draw this without the fire because the fire is gonna be added after the fact. And it's gonna be animated, so let's see here. I think I do want to add stuff on top of it. Do I want to add candles like that? I don't know. What would make sense? Because there's gonna be like a whole bunch of... Hold on. It's gonna be a whole bunch of like... That's kind of bad. Paintings and stuff, like up here. And so there needs to be something. I think I do like the movie better as of now, just cause the characters in the movie are better written and more likable, but the book does the horror and corporate greed plot much better. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Yeah. I could see that, for sure. It's kind of nice, though, that you can kind of appreciate both for what they give. If there was a good, like, mixture between the two, I'm sure that it would be, like, Ultimate Jurassic Park. What do you think about the ads for the new one that's coming out? I really have been so uninterested in, like, the last couple. Because Jurassic World was okay, but, like, it really just felt... I don't know, it just had that, like, newfangled feeling. Maybe that's just because it's not nostalgic, but it just doesn't feel as good of a movie. But the new one that they're advertising actually looks kind of good, so maybe it'll be good? Who knows? They really get across that Hammond, the guy who made the park, was really overconfident, did not care about any safety precautions. Yeah, that's probably, yeah. That's good to know. Is this for the horror short you're making? Yes, it is. It's for Inferno. I haven't shown much about it, but, this is gonna be in a few of the shots, this fireplace. And we're starting out here too, so it's kind of important to get the attention. I'm gonna turn off this cooler for now. Perfect. I'm interested in the new one because it's directed by Gareth Edwards, but... Oh, really? But I'm on the same one for the recent ones. I thought that they were... Okay, yeah. Oh, I thought... Okay, Gareth Edwards. I was mixing that up with Gareth Coker. I don't know. I'm like, Gareth Coker does music, not directing, but yeah. What else did Gareth Edwards do? I'm terrible with directors and stuff. I'll remember certain people, like Gareth Coker. I don't know how I remember that. But... I'm gonna try to kind of stylize this log a little bit. Okay. I think that is fine for the wood. And then up here, ugh, I still have to decide what to put there. Guy who directed Rogue One. Oh, okay. Yep. Rogue One and the creator were both really good. DBF. To be frank. Oh yeah. To be frank, Gareth Coker is a fire composer. Guy also went undeservedly hard for the score of Minecraft's DLC Worlds. Yeah! Yes. Never mind. I can't share that. That's too personal. But yeah. I think there was a specific OST by Gareth Coker that I was listening to on repeat for like a few months, but I don't remember exactly which one it was. But okay, I gotta make this decision. What am I drawing? Maybe I'll just add like a simple like candelabra, so it is different from the reference. Because I'm running out of time, y'all. I need to be done with this within the next at least 30 minutes. This is too chunky. Needs to be thinner. And this needs to be thicker so that there is actually something to hold it up. I think his most famous score is from Ori. Yep, that's what it is. Or in the Blind Forest. I haven't played it either, but I have it on repeat. I think he also did some of the music for the last Halo game. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, guys, we're almost there. Has to make these little candles that are kind of melty. And then maybe like some like weird little, maybe like ashes or something. I don't know. What is like an obvious shape for an urn? Oh, wait. That would actually be like story accurate. Hold on. What's an urn? Hold on. I like know what an urn looks like, but I've only ever had one, so okay. Yeah, I assume they have like a very specific shape. Okay, let's see. Alright. An urn with a fire motif on it would be a little too on the nose, I think. Potterhead, didn't you say that you were drawing? What are you drawing if you don't mind sharing? I would love to hear. Totally fine if not, though. I'm gonna try to, get in some sketchbook time later today. See if I can do that. I have a lot of art supplies that I really haven't used much of, so I would really like to get to doing that. I've started to kind of try to junk journal in my sketchbook as well, because something about that just makes me very happy. That'll be the urn. I'll add a couple of empty alcohol bottles up here, why not? I bumped the phone. Okay. We're almost to the point where I can call it a day. I'm gonna put a spider web on this. Maybe a spider web in here too. Very Haunted Mansion-esque. I like it. Okay. I'm going to add a clean line on this now. I know it's already pretty clean, but I want it to be more clean. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna pull up that, ruler again. I'm gonna add another ruler. Seriously? Can I, like, copy a ruler and paste it to another layer? Show it all layers. There we go. There we go, there we go. Here we go. Did it. Okay. That's not right. That wasn't on the right tool. Okay. Wait a minute, this isn't symmetrical. Why isn't this working? I don't understand. What? You know what? Okay, fine. Whatever. Who cares? Everything's fine. We're fine. Okay, I just made another ruler. What's the story for the capstone so I can steal it from a mediocre Reddit creepypasta? Yeah, no can do. I might share the story another time, but it would only be in snippets because I actually do want it to be a surprise when it comes out. I don't want to share everything about it before I even get to show it to you guys. But I can share little tidbits here and there. I will say it's kind of set with like a little bit of. It's set in like the 1920s to 30s or so in this well, it's not necessarily haunted. Well, it's this old estate atop a hill, and inside the estate lies Thomas, our main character. And he has been rotting away there for what feels like years. But you're not really gonna know how long it is. But yeah, it's a vibe. I'm excited about it. Hi, King Yang! Welcome, welcome to the stream! I am doing work for my Capstone Inferno. It is a 2 or 3 minute horror short, and it's going to be very cool. Set in an old mansion / estate. And I'm very excited about it. I'm doing biz dev right now, so working on furniture concepts, etc., etc. Thank you guys for sticking with me and chatting with me while I do this. It's very nice. I love to chat and talk while I do work like this, because as much as I love my capstone, there's always something else I would rather draw sometimes. And so it's nice to have a little bit of like incentive, I guess. Oh no, I dropped my ruler again. I got it. I've recently been drafting up a supernatural suspense / thriller short story set in London. I also named one of the characters Thomas. What? No way! That's crazy. Well, I'm not the writer for this one. Megan's the one writing it, so you should take that up with her instead. I'm just kidding. But that sounds really cool. I'd love to hear more about it, but I'm actually rewriting my sci-fi time travel story because it just doesn't make sense. And there really is like no like clear villain. I don't know why anything like happens, and like I think that it's kind of gotten away. Oh, I don't need to line that part. We're only doing the fireplace. But it's kind of like gotten away from me because I've been doing it for years. And like I've just had this story for so long that I've not really like asked the really important questions of like why, what, where, how. Okay, I think I'm gonna make my brush size just a little bit smaller now. I've been watching Severance. No spoilers. Not done with it. And I'm not gonna share any spoilers either. But it's really good. I highly recommend. You should watch a movie called Tenet for ideas. Please don't, it'll take literal years off your life. I've heard of that. Yeah, I actually think that I watched Tenet. Yeah, I think that I've seen that movie. And I didn't like it. It was really confusing and I couldn't hear any of the voices. There were things about it that were kind of cool, but it wasn't my thing. Also, I didn't realize I'm a bit of like an amateur writer, and time travel might just be a little bit too much for me at this point. But I love time travel. I wish that it was easier, but maybe it will be after I like revamp some of the plot, because it does need some help here and there. Alright. Okay. Not many other things are symmetrical, so I'm gonna finish this and then get to the symmetrical stuff. To be frank, any and all rules around time travel are theoretical and pretty much everyone makes them up, so as long as the story's good, don't worry too much about the time travel mechanics. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. But I don't know. It's still a little bit difficult in some cases just because I have to like have everything meet up and it has to be pretty structured to make sense, so there's still a little bit of stuff that's like more difficult when it's time travel than when it's something else. I want to get back to playing video games too. I haven't played video games in like weeks. Oh, I'm still in symmetrical. Let's turn that off. Just make a graph or visual map of all the timelines. That'll probably help the most. Oh, I haven't thought about that. I'll have to try that. I'm playing Fortnite now. Nice. It's been a minute since I've played Fortnite as well. I was just on that earlier with friends for the Star Wars event. Oh, I've heard about the Darth Vader thing. That's really funny. I've been back on a Star Wars hyperfixation, Andor finished. I didn't get to see it. I was with family. Yeah. I never watched Andor. I've heard that it's really good. Sorry, I was deep in thought for a second. One of my favorite things to draw is wood grain. It's just so fun and organic and satisfying. I can make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna show this ruler again. And then I'm going to move it over here. There's that new horror game that came out about the little girl and like you play as her teddy bear that she sees through. It's really cool. I've watched Gap Smolders play it on YouTube here. And I keep thinking about it. I don't know why, but it's just a really cool game. Moving that again. Alright. Remove that. Over here. I also want to do commissions again, but I just don't know when I'm gonna have time, bro. Time is a commodity at this point. And to think that I used to have so much of it and I still didn't do anything with my time. Even knowing that I was gonna be too busy one day, like, didn't get me to do anything. So I guess I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk, you know? Um, they had an NPC kill Palpatine and blow up the Death Star at the end of the event. Ah, that's fun. I've not kept up at all with Disney Star Wars since Kenobi, except for Andor. Honestly, as a Star Wars fan, it's too good to be Star Wars. What? I'm gonna have to watch that then. Battlefront 2 came back through. Oh, came back though, and has been really fun. The Fortnite Star Wars season was really fun too. Nice. Is this new indie horror game? I don't mean to sound judgy. I'm actually interested. Yeah, no, you don't sound judgy at all. It is a new indie horror game. I think it's about like 4 hours of gameplay. But it's really cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Little Nightmares. But it is different, so it's not like a copy or anything. It's really good. Yeah, it was, and me and my friend played a lot of it. Yeah. Y'all familiar with Repo? Yes. I don't have it. I really want to get it though, because it looks really fun. I've watched multiple people play it. And it looks really fun. Okay, I think that this can be done for now. So I'm going to place this better on the page. Get rid of that sketch and the ref. What is this? This is nothing. It could be color later. I'm gonna delete this ruler. Delete this ruler. Bring this over here. Or maybe just right here, because it's the design. And then, oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. Better. Alright. And then we cover up the outside pieces. I can add a flat for later. If you, good digital art hack, if you magic wand select the outside of an object, and then of course like select all the holes and whatnot, then you can Control Shift I for inverse, and then you can just easily fill it in like that. Oh, hold on. Without having, of course there's like little issues here and there, but without having to do like anything. That is better also if you have Procreate or Photoshop. Clip Studio Paint actually has like a fun little tool that you can use for this. Called, let's see. I have one that's called this. I don't know what this says, but it's like a little poop icon, and I just set this layer to reference, which is also something that I don't find a lot of programs have, and then you can fill things in like that as well. Super cool, super nice, and just clean up the issues. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it here because for layout, we just need the overall design. And I'm gonna try to get all the backgrounds lined before we do color, so we can work on color later, but the designs are gonna be the most important thing right now. My friend and I managed to lose over 25k in the span of a minute during one run, which led to a lot of yelling. No! Yeah! That can happen. For sure. That's funny. It's such a funny game. to really test your teamwork ability. And your patience level with people. Okay, I think that's okay for now. So, I'm just gonna have that be that. And yeah, I'm gonna save this. I think that, yeah, this is just a window capture, so I'm going to export single layer to Inferno, and then yeah, sure, let's just do that. Bits of fireplace. Yay. I'm gonna copy this because I'm also gonna name the file that. I haven't saved this whole time. That would have been so bad, bro. Save. Yep. And then we will do that. Okay. Awesome blossom, guys! Yay! We have the fireplace designed. Woo! The fireplace is looking fantastic, by the way. Thank you! Yeah, eventually we'll have colors on it and whatnot. I'm thinking of making this like a darker brown. Oh, you know what we can try since we have a little bit more time? I'm going to try out, let's see. I'm gonna try out Clip Studio Paint's autofill thing that it does. So if I add like some colors here and there, this might not be like final color or anything, but I can do, excuse me. Why isn't this doing, what is this about? Oh, it's because this is so, okay. I'm gonna turn this to straight white. Okay, there we go. So if I do kind of that situation and just kind of like fill most of it. And then, let's see, kind of continue to go around here. It can be like super duper duper messy. And then darker one for the firewood. It's gonna take a second. It's also probably not gonna be the greatest color scheme ever, but doesn't matter because it's just a test. And then darker color for this thing. And then let's say, say like a marble-ish cream color for this molding right here. Or maybe this would be better as like an iron. Because, I mean, that is getting a bunch of fire, so let's say it's iron. I'll make this a little bit lighter color. And then the inside can be this like stone color. Oh, no. I don't like that. I don't like that either. We'll make it... We'll really go all the way with like the Slytherin common room. We'll do dark green for the stone. Looks awesome. Thank you! Yay! And then, you know what? I will make the inside of the fireplace blue. Let's do a lighter blue so it's easier to see. And then these bottles are gonna kind of be like a green color, I guess. I'll do this faster so it's you can see it easier. Make this like a brown. And then this urn can be blue. Candlestick is golden. With little cream colored candles. And then I'll make the top of this like this kind of color. And then we'll add some gold onto this urn. And maybe some, like red-ish color. Yeah, that's really, like, basic, but... Okay, now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to Edit Colorize, and then... Let's see. Wait. Colorize all. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see how this works. This might look terrible. Oh, okay, it looks terrible. Hold on. I don't know if I remember how to use this. Colorize. Okay, we're using more advanced settings, I guess. Okay, what's happening? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. This is what it is. This is what's going on. Right here. Alright. Then the blur strength. Let's not do that. But yeah, basically that's what it does. It kind of fills things in for you. And so let me play a little bit with those settings here. Colorize, more advanced settings. Okay, so... Okay, interesting. That's very interesting. Just playing with different settings here. And then, what does this do? Oh. Okay, that looks better, I think. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah. That's what it does. Oh, whoa! Okay, there's some stuff going on with my face here. There we go. I think that I may have crashed Studio. For some reason, it's just not doing anything. Hmm. Yeah, this ain't looking good, team. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, cool. I get more fancy settings. I get to use the RGB slider, but I don't want to do that. Okay. But yeah, basically it just makes things easier. That's it. Yay. End of day. End of conversation. Yay. Okay, but yeah, anyway, so it's gonna look something like that, but definitely more put together. But yeah. Very cool, very cool. I'm gonna whip this, actually. Okay, that looks much better. Clipped. Yay. Alright, anyway. Okay, guys. I think that that is it for today. Hopefully I will come back for some fun streams. Like, I know this is fun, but like more like personal. No, this is personal work. Well, I mean more like drawing characters and stuff, like the fun stuff, you know? The indulgent work that I like to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me and chatting with me while I draw this. It just makes it so much more fun. Because I'm going to be doing it anyway, and it's better to chat with people than to just be by myself and not be doing anything. So yeah, but anyway, I will see you guys hopefully soon. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for coming, and I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. If it's the weekend, I don't know who's like on the other side of the world, but yeah. It is the weekend, because, yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, don't mind me. But yay. I think that this was a success. I did get it done in roughly a little over an hour, so, yeah. But awesome. Alright. I will end the stream now, soon. I'm gonna do the thing where I do... Oh! Oh, hold on. You didn't see that. Hold on. You guys haven't seen my whole model in a hot second, have you? Hello. This is me. Yay. Woo! Okay, awesome. I will see you guys another time. I don't know, honestly, why a lot of models want to, like, make a full body, because, like, you never see it in... I mean, it's nice to have, but, like, it's kind of awkward to, like... It's kind of awkward to share, because, like, well, it's not really moving much. Maybe it's just me. There are some models that do move more, but yeah, I'm gonna zoom back in. I like your model, it's cute. Thank you! Okay, hope you have a good weekend too. Bye-bye! Bye!